Okay, so for our activity today, you're just going to go into Google Classroom and there will be a dichotomous key example for you to complete. So we're doing butterflies today. So we're going to use the dichotomous key to go through and to help you identify and name each butterfly. So on this page, you have A through K with different butterflies on here. So all you're doing is using this key at the bottom, and you're going to start with number 1, and you're going to ask the question, are these wings, do they have a spotted pattern or do they not have a spotted pattern? So for example, let's look at A. So for A, do our wings have a spotted pattern or do they not have a spotted pattern? So we're going to say no there. So if they do not have a spotted pattern, then we're going to go to number 2. So as you're answering these questions, if you look to the column on the right, it's going to tell you either that butterfly's name or it's going to ask you to go to a different question. So if it's telling you to go to 2, then we're going to go to question number 2, which asks, are hind wings have a smooth edge or do they not have a smooth edge? So again, looking at butterfly A, I know that some of these edges are a little wavy, but that is what they are still considering smooth here. So for the non-smooth edge, that would look more like I or G over here. So for A, they would be smooth. So if they have a smooth edge, then we're going to go to question number 3. Okay, so question number 3 asks, forewings have banding or do they have other patterns? Okay, so when we look at our butterfly A, what does banding mean? If you come up to this other sheet I have attached, it gives you kind of a key to help you understand what it means by banded, checkered, none, spotted, and vein. So when we look at an example of banded, that's going to be what our butterfly has here. So those forewings are banded. So since they are banded, we are going to go to question number 4. So question number 4, forewing band is large and red, hind wings no band. Our forewing band is orange, hind wings show blue markings. So again, when we look at butterfly A, we see that that forewing band is orange and those hind wings show a blue marking. So here you can see the orange, here you can see the blue. So we now know that that is the correct answer for our butterfly. So if we look next to that, it's going to have a name next to it. So it's going to say the Calicor agena. So you would write that down next to A. So what you're going to do is just open up a blank document and label A through K. And next to each letter, you're just going to write the butterfly's name. So as you go through this, just try your best. This is what the traditional kids are using in their science notebook. So the way I'm grading virtual, as long as you're turning this in, when I do the notebook grade, I'll go through and make sure that you have submitted everything that we're doing for a notebook grade, and then I'll grade it based on that. So this is a part of the notebook grade, so make sure you do complete it on a doc and turn it in to me, so you do get those points for that. If you have questions on what to do, there's also a dichotomous key example in the notes from yesterday that's a little bit easier. It's only 5 questions instead of the 10, so you may want to go practice with that one as well. But again, for every butterfly, you're going to start at number 1 and ask that question. And as you go through, it's going to tell you which next question to go to, or it's going to give you the name of the butterfly. And no butterfly name should be repeated. So there should be no same name for a butterfly. So, for example, in class today, the kids have struggled with J and G. So they both seem to be spotted. So what do they do here? Because if you have a spotted pattern, there's only one name there, okay? So when you look at your key up here on the spotted, you can tell that they're using that J butterfly as an example. So when it's asking you, is it spotted, make sure you're saying J is the one that's spotted. Even though G does look like it's spotted, it's kind of a little different. So we're going to say that that one is not spotted, that it just has a different pattern going on, okay? All right, so if there are any questions, please reach out, let me know. Do your best. When we have the test next Tuesday, there is going to be a dichotomous key on there. So I want to make sure that you are understanding this so you know how to complete it on the test, okay?